If you are a musician trying to improve on your music promotion and getting your music heard, then I have a tool that may be of interest to you. UnHurd Music, which is a revolutionary promotional tool, is a comprehensive promotion and marketing tool that musicians can use to get their music out there. They have various features such as playlisting, fan analytics, and auto-targeting on TikTok and Instagram for ads, that is. I am going to show you particularly the playlisting function and how it works. To do this, I'm going to head over to my PC and show you step by step. And lastly, thank you to UnHurd Music for sponsoring this video.
So the first thing you're going to do is go to unhurdmusic.com. And this is how it looks. So I'm just going to expand everything. And what you see from the get-go is that they have been trusted by various personnel, various companies. They've got a Dragon's Den interview, which is worth seeing. If you hover over it, you can see it on YouTube. And they show you the launch powerful automated growth campaigns. So there's 3 particular ones that they're highlighting here: to recommend playlists, automated ads, and there's a fan hub for stats. And then you also get to turn your listeners ideally into continuous reliable fans. And then there is some kind of reviews from various people within the music industry. What's nice about reviews, you get to see what other people or other musicians say about the platform. They've got about over 100,000 musicians already using the platform. So it is a tool that is growing and useful for musicians. So the very first thing is you want to get started. So get started in the top right. And then there's various ways to create an account. So I'm just going to sign in with my Google account. So there's a quick onboarding process. You put in your name, your email, and your location, and then you click the terms and conditions. Make sure to read the terms and conditions, but I'm going to skip that for now. And then right at the bottom, it's got cookies. So the cookie policy is basically for ads and to get the best experience from the website. So I'm going to accept that and then click continue to enter. And then you want to find the artist. So I'm Skill Music SA. And it finds it, you press continue. So the first thing you see when you sign in is you can connect to TikTok and connect to Meta. It says hi with your name there. And then on the top right hand side, you see that there is a picture of yourself. We're going to come back to that now because we want to optimize your profile and add genres. The next one is UnHurd Music Pro. And there's a free trial. So I highly recommend that you use the free trial because it is free. And then to try out the pro functionality. Last 7 days also gives you insights. So there will be some information that comes here over time. And then on the left hand side, you got the playlisting function. So this is our main objective. This is what we are going to be trying out with UnHurd. And then the fan hub, the Instagram, Facebook ads, and TikTok ads. These will go into some other time in the near future, I hope, but the playlisting functionality is what we're going to go through. But before we jump to that, let's optimize our profile. So on the top right hand side, you click on the picture, which is linked to your artist profile, and then you notice that there won't be any genres. So let's add some genres. But before we do that, let's make sure we choose the correct artist. Skill Music SA. That is the artist. It's already there on the right hand side. So you want to add genres. So I'm going to add in hip hop. I'm going to, yes, done. And then I'm going to add in R&B. First one that pops up, thank goodness. And then click on done. It would be nice if you could add the names in here. For example, if you said hip hop, just a pet peeve of mine. I don't like it when things are multiple clicks. And then if you press done, it automatically adds, because now it's going to add it and then I have to go back there. But that's just a small thing. But other than that, it adds all the genres in there. And then we have added the genres in there. Now we're going to go back to the home page on the top left side. And then where the playlisting is, we're going to click on get started. This is how the playlisting function works. Right at the top, you've got a 4-step process that needs to be done. So it's a simple process, not too hectic. You choose the songs that you want to get promoted. So you can choose more than one song to pitch. because usually as musicians, our genres are fairly close to each other, so you can submit the same kind of songs to the same playlist. But for this case, I'm just going to choose one because you need to pay to get access to the playlist. And then on the single side, you can scroll down and choose whichever song you want, or you can search for the song. So I'm going to go to I Like Chicken Too because it is a fairly commercial type of song. And then once you've selected that song, you click on continue to move to step 2. Now we've got a list of recommended playlists, and then you want to look at the name, the genre, and some things I generally try to keep an eye out for is followers, not as important as compared to the average song popularity. The top 2 playlists, for example, this has more followers, but the popularity is higher on the international trap one, even though they've got more or less the same amount of songs. So there is a balancing act that needs to be done from your side of things, and make sure, ideally you want to click on the details. Let me just click on that so you can see. And it shows you that you can listen on Spotify. So I highly suggest you go to the Spotify playlist and listen to about the first 2, even if it's just a spot listen, to see if your song is more or less in line with the songs that are in there. But in general, if you go to Spotify, you'll see the songs there. And if it's in your genre, which it should be, you will see that, okay, those songs are similar to my this kind of song that I'm submitting. So now I haven't listened. I know I should have gone, but for the sake of tutorial, I'm just going to go along. Trap International is a big one. What I do recommend is playlists that are roughly 100. I have a playlist that I update myself for my own reasons, not for curating or anything. But what I like is, I know that my playlist never goes above 150. If it does, I reduce it usually, because that means I've got some old songs. So if you see a playlist with high songs usually means low popularity, and that's what you can see here. The average song popularity is 9, but you got 625 songs. So you don't want that. The key metric is this average popularity, because that means people are listening to the song multiple times. And then what's nice, it's automatically showing you the total that is required on the bottom left hand side. So since you are using your money, make sure that you go and listen to the playlist to make sure that it matches the song. I'm just choosing randomly now. What would be nice is if they had a function to actually, if you can kind of ascend or order the playlists in whatever metric that you want. So generally speaking, I would order this in terms of average song popularity, but it seems to be somewhat like that, Okay, once you've selected your playlists, you can select as much as your budget allows you to select. Okay, you click on continue on the bottom right hand side, and then it shows you a brief summary, a basic summary of what you're trying to do. So there's the selected song, there the playlists over there, and then you click on continue. What it highlights is if you've got the pro plan, then it shows you a breakdown of the pro. So you can go for the free trial. It shows you can create your website and fan hub. So if you are a musician, you don't have a website already, you need a place to put your music and to engage your fans. So the monthly billing is $9.99. I'm not too sure if you can actually customize the website's URL, so you can have your own custom www.scalemusicsa.com, for example. I'm not too sure because I haven't done that yet, but it is highly recommended that you do at least use the free trial to at least get the discount over here. So I'm not one as of yet, and then I'm just going to choose the once off for now, and then confirm and pay. And the payment functions you can use your card, you can use PayPal, or you can use this service, which I'm not too sure what that is. I think that's Stripe. Overall though, the platform is very sleek, easy to understand, step by step. Really, It shouldn't take you that long to get your campaigns going, which is very ideal, especially if you're multitasking music. Everything is on the left-hand side. You click where you want to see, and there's multiple ways to get to whatever you want to go to. There's not too much happening, even though there is a lot happening at the same time. Like if you go to the to-do list, there's so much here. You could easily spend a day just trying to figure out what best works for you. So it's a deep tool, but no matter what level you are in, technologically speaking, you will not get overwhelmed by what is possible. The homepage tells you what is there. Campaigns show you what you're currently running. Promotion, similar to the homepage, it shows you where you can promote. To-do list, little more going on, but there's things that you can go through step by step to see what you want to do. And then data and insights. A lot of people, I know a lot of musicians don't like data, but to run campaigns effectively, you need the data. And then activity kind of summarizes everything too. But it's a really sleek tool, and I'm sure I'll be using it in the very near future for my next release.
So UnHurd Music has a web app and an iOS and Apple app, so you can use it on those devices, whichever one suits you. And don't forget to explore the platform because it is fairly comprehensive and there is a lot of functionality within the platform. If you have tried the app, please leave it in the comments and leave us some kind of review to let the community know your experience with UnHurd Music. Until next time.